Hey, y'all, you know what? It's just another beautiful day in the neighborhood, and we are still neighbors, honey. Yes, baby. I'm still living here, honey, on, what's that street? Easy Street. Is that it? Or Groove Street? Girl, I'm living on, honey, Amityville Horror Street, damn it. But yes, but we're still neighbors, and I am excited because guess what? I just don't know, honey. I'm just, love is in the air. That's not hair, so don't even try that shit. But anyway, love is definitely in the air, and guess what, y'all? We just might as well go ahead and get started and talk about these people that's in love, honey. In particular, y'all, let's talk about Miss Lori Harvey, honey, the beautiful daughter of Mr. Stephen and Marjorie Harvey. Now, y'all know, honey. Now, Miss Lori, you know, she's been dating Michael B. Jordan, honey, and, you know, everybody's excited about it, but guess what? They are celebrating a year of love, honey. Now, this girl, you know, remember now, Miss Harvey was dating Future, and then she dated who else? This guy, honey, he was an equestrian, honey, a soccer player or something like that. Much money, but now, honey, she's with Michael B. Jordan, and they are celebrating, honey. They went to a nice restaurant, and they were saying, honey, they had some good food, child. They had some things, baby, that I can't even call, child. But honey, they put out all these beautiful photos of them together, just canoodling and carrying on and stuff like that. But I feel this is just me. When people date, honey, okay, a year, they've just been together for a year or what have you. So I feel, honey, you're not going to keep playing with me, baby, and, honey, wearing and tearing my body. You need to just go ahead on, honey, and tie the knot. Because this is the deal, honey. How long does it take to date before you know one another? There are people that have been married for 50 and 60 years, girl, and divorced. So that means they still didn't know one another. So, honey, we dated for a year, honey. Let's just go ahead on and get married and do what we need to do, honey, and call it a day. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about it. Because, hey, all that, honey, loving me and just using and abusing me, child, no, man. That ain't going to happen, honey. You are not going to sit here, baby, and play, and, honey, on my Ferris wheel and then dump me, honey, when you get tired when the next damn one come along. So, girl, you're going to marry me, and then you can get to have all the playing and all the loving that you ever desired. Yeah, do y'all agree? I thought you did. If you didn't, honey, I don't give a dog, honey, because I'm just like, honey, no, that ain't going to, that's just, no. You can't do that with me, child, honey, no. So, honey, we need to come up with some type of agreement, honey. Well, I should get some kind of consolation prize, a good prize, if we break up, honey, within a certain length of time. Because, honey, that's just not going to happen. Sorry, but not sorry. Okay? Anyway, child, now I also, you know, it was a couple that I thought was in love. They seemed to be happily in love, honey. They had been knowing each other for years, honey, and now they holler about a divorce. Stevie J and Faith, honey. Now, Stevie J and Faith, honey, come a long ways because Faith was married to Biggie. Stevie J and Biggie had a good association. I don't know if that was his manager or something, but they all had something to do with each other in the music business. Well, then, you know, years later, honey, Faith and Stevie J wound up getting married and what have you. And now, allegedly, they're filing for divorce. Now, it's being reported that Stevie J is saying, honey, that Faith allegedly cheated with somebody in their mansion. Now, I don't know how the hell a woman could cheat, because women don't usually cheat, you know, in a house, not in the marital house anyway. So I can't see it, but, you know, a lot of people always say, oh, yeah, women cheat. Women do that too. I don't think women are, women just not that tacky. I'm sorry. They don't do it, but then maybe some women do. But I don't feel that she cheated. You know, if anything, Stevie J, honey, looked like he kind of has some issues. I mean, I like him as a person, met him a couple of times, but I don't know. It's just hard to say, honey, because, you know, because Faith wrote the song, I've never found a love like this before. And so she had never found a love like that before, be it was with Stevie J or with her other husbands or what have you. But we ain't heard nothing about Faith cheating like that, honey. I just don't believe it, child. I mean, I don't care what he says and what people say, child. I just don't believe it, honey. So, you know, you got to come to me with something else, honey. So I just don't, I don't, it's hard to believe. Speaking of hard to believe, y'all, this is beautiful, and I just think it's so wonderful that Shaunie O'Neal, you know, she's the beautiful former wife of Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq. You know, she's engaged, you know, honey, to the pastor, honey. Yes, Pastor Keion Henderson. Now, he's a pastor in Houston, Texas, and, you know, Shawnee moved to Houston because their son goes to school out there. One of their sons is attending college out there in Houston, and now they're engaged, honey. So this is the deal, though. I wonder how Shaq feels about this because Shaq hasn't remarried yet. Now he had a lot of little girlfriends. He played with a couple of little women out there, honey, and stuff. But he never really remarried. But Shawnee is, scheduled to marry. But he's a pastor. And, he said, honey, he loves her. She said she loves him, honey. Let me see if I can pull something up. What they said, honey. Because, baby, they said some things. I'm like, girl, it's like they love each other to the moon and back, honey. So that's some good stuff. That's some good love. But I don't know. They met back in February, and she gushed, honey. And let me show you, honey, some of the stuff that she said. Honey, let me put on my eyes, baby. Yes, honey. Now they said, honey, Shawnee gushed, honey, about the sweet moment, telling fans that it was one of the most magical and special days of her life. Now, according to the Shawnee, she had never, what I said, never been officially proposed to before. So that means Shaq, what he did, he just said, yeah, baby, I want to marry you, or what it is. I mean, what happened? And they said, honestly, she said, I'm the person that you thought I would never in my lifetime experience a love like this. She said, everything, honey, about that night was incredibly special, honey. And, they said the couple reported sealed the deal, honey, on a tropical island at 11:11 p.m. And they said that the lovebirds, honey, shared that the time and date symbolized, y'all, a special point of connection, honey. For the pair added that the theme had played a significant role throughout their relationship since the day they met, as they call, text or pray together daily at the time, each day without fail, honey. Thus, it became the perfect day to submit their love. Oh my God, this is so touching. Then to make matters even better, they said he gave her a beautiful 4.22 carat radiant cut diamond ring wrapped, honey, in an 18 karat white gold band, y'all. Honey, I tell you, honey. And, he said that he wouldn't change a single thing, honey. He said that Shawnee said this about him. He's a man of God. She said he's wise. He is supportive. He is so loving and attentive, honey. He loves me and my children, honey, in a way that has changed my life and my heart. He makes me want to be better every day. And I pray for the same for him, y'all. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Y'all, and he said that I've never been more loved than I am right now. He said, I've never met a more supportive person in my life. He said, there's an inseparable connection that is undeniable between Shawnee and I. He said, I am unwilling to let anyone occupy, honey, her space, baby. Anybody. He said, now the love and the respect they share for each other contributes to our ever-evolving humility and growth, which ultimately makes us more like God. This is so amazing. Because guess what? They're like God, he said. He said, it's like, he said, who wouldn't want a spouse, y'all, that makes you more like the Creator? So this is what I get from it. Shawnee makes him feel like God because he said, who wouldn't want a spouse that make you feel more like the Creator? Isn't this amazing? This is so touching. I mean, my heart skips a beat because she's also saying like Shaq wouldn't worth the shit because honey, he didn't, propose to her. He never made her feel that good, but she just got 4 babies out of the deal and a good check. And now my concern is this. Now this girl's marrying a pastor. Now, honey, when pastor got to go over, honey, and see Sister Sarah, because, honey, she been throwing up all night, and she need him to lay hands on her. How does that play? Is Miss Shawnee gonna go with it? Oh, well, because women love men with power, and honey, pastor got power, and honey, some pastors, honey, they may be pastors, but they say do as I say. The Lord say do. not as I do. Now, Shaunie's a little bit older than him, but I mean, and that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. But I mean, Shawnee, she got unlimited coins, and and she's doing things, honey. She can make a show on Pastor. She can do a lot of things though, but I'm just happy that they are happy because, honey, we need more happiness in the world today because there's just not a lot of people just not happy anymore. You know, I just don't. I don't know. We just need it, honey. Happy. Everybody's happy. Adele is happy. She's talking about that Rich Paul man that she's dating with now. Adele divorced her husband because I guess she wasn't happy with him, and she decided she found her a good black man. And honey, she's dating him, and she said he's wonderful. She said, honey, her love, she's grounded with love now. He made her feel like she'd never felt before. And I always find that funny, that African American men always marry outside of their culture and their race. That woman always feels loved and grounded, and the woman that he left didn't feel that way. But I don't know. Maybe that's probably the way it's supposed to be. I don't know. But I'm happy for everybody who's in love, honey. I'm just so happy because we need a little bit more happiness in the world. What the world needs is love and happiness. And these people I just told you about were in love or is in love, and they are going to definitely be happy. You would think it was Valentine's Day, but it's not. This is just a regular old day, honey, that people are just finding love in the most mended, splendid way. The most lovable, unfindable, is that a word? But anyway, they finding it someday. Well, they finding it on a two-way street, y'all. But what's happening to Faith and Stevie? They losing it on a lonely highway. It's sad, but it's there. It's better to love than not love at all. So at least they did love at once upon a time. I don't know how you fall out of love, but honey, you fall out of it, baby. It's like, girl, it's like what they say is like tumbling down a staircase. You just fall out. But there's gonna always be somebody there to pick it up and pick you up, honey. Yes, honey. There's gonna be somebody there, honey. Yes, to pick it up. And you know what? And I want you to hear all this too. Because you know what? I want y'all to know that, honey, if you don't hear it, or if you don't hear me saying it, baby, you got to get those Raycon earbuds, honey, because you are definitely going to hear it somewhere. It's to be heard. Because I want y'all to know, honey, right now, it is never, honey, it's never too early, baby, to go gift shopping for the holidays, y'all. Especially, y'all, because today, honey, this is what I said. Today, honey, you can save big on a gift that you'll use every day, baby. And those are Raycon wireless earbuds, honey. Raycon wireless earbuds, baby. You stick those girls in your ears, baby. I love my earbuds, honey, because first of all, honey, they're small, they're nice size, honey. I like the way they sound. I like the way they fit, and I don't really like too many things putting in my ear. But I love those earbuds, baby. Those Raycon earbuds, honey, they just fit right in, baby. You take them out the little case, girl. You stick those girls in your ear, honey, and they're the bomb. Yes, ma'am. Now with seamless Bluetooth pairing, y'all, and a comfortable noise isolating fit, honey. You can start listening right away, baby, and keep listening for guess what? For hours. You can keep on listening for hours, y'all. Now listen, honey. Now the new everyday earbuds, y'all, come with three sound profiles, honey, to make sure, honey, everything, honey, you're listening to, honey, sounds at its best with just the right amount of bass, baby. There's pure mode, honey. There's balance mode, and there's bass mode, honey. Now with pure mode, honey, the podcast listen, y'all, blues, instrumental. With the balance mode, y'all, the podcast listen is rock, heavy rock, metal, baby. And with the bass, bitch, is hip hop, EDM, and reggae. So now Raycon offers y'all 8 hours, honey. Hear what I'm saying? 8 hours, honey, of playtime and a 32-hour battery life, honey. Now, y'all, so this holiday, I want y'all to know that, baby. This holiday season, honey, get them something that they could use for calls, or music, for work, or play, or y'all even at home on the go. This is amazing. You could use these girls all around, honey. All right, y'all, you know what? I'll pick up a pair for yourself, baby, because I got my pair for myself, baby. So trust me, honey, you're going to use them every day. So, y'all, I want you to go to buyraycon.com/Gary's Tea today, honey, to unlock y'all exclusive deals up to 20% off your Raycon order. But, honey, hurry. I said to y'all better hurry up, honey, because this offer is available for a limited time only. And, honey, you don't, honey, want to miss it. So that's buy, that's B-U-Y, Raycon, RAYCON.com/Gary's Tea, honey, to unlock y'all up to 20% off, honey, your Raycons, honey. Buy Raycon.com/Gary T, honey. That's Gary's Tea, honey. Get them today, baby. Y'all better hurry get these girls, honey, because it's only lasting so long. Look at that cute little case, baby. And they just fit right in the little case. And you can put them in your purse, and you can put them in your pocket. And you know what? You can bring them to church, honey. If you don't hear pastor, honey, you can, and honey, you can hear pastor, baby, because that's how I got to hear him, honey, because child, honey. Sometimes I sit way back in the back of the church, though, child, so y'all know how that goes. Just sit down in the back, honey. I'm just gonna mosey along, honey, and we're gonna get on, with some other stuff, child, because baby, what the world needs to know, honey, that what's her name? Ashanti. Oh, Miss Ashanti. Good Miss Ashanti, baby. They said, honey, I want to see her duplicate that magic, baby. Irv got it, bitch. He blast Miss Ashanti, baby, because this girl is re-recording, honey, her debut album, honey. She said she want to do it again. You know, the girls are doing it now. It's a couple of artists that are doing that again. That, like Taylor Swift, when her manager, whatever, took all her stuff, honey, and kept it all, honey. So this girl said, what, I'll fix your ass up. I'll re-record it, honey. So I will definitely do what I need to do. And if you, honey, don't want to give me my coins, bitch, I'll do it again. And then it'll all be mine. So, baby, you got to do what you got to do, child. Honey. So there you have that. Do what you have to do, honey. So, oh my God, rich people, one thing that I understand, rich people have the audacity, they're rich. So that means when you're rich and you have a family, honey, you have your wife, kids, and so on and so forth with them. But now, some rich people, honey, have the audacity to tell their kids, honey, no, bitch, you ain't rich, I'm rich. Now, I love, honey, Shaquille O'Neal. We just not too long talking about his beautiful wife, and that's probably why she left him, because, honey, he was not letting her be rich. But Shaquille is saying to the world, y'all, he told his kids that he reminds them, y'all, that he said, we ain't rich, honey, but I'm rich. Now, they said, honey, the Shaquille, now, he has a successful career, both in the NBA and post-retirement, y'all. But he told his kids, he said to his kids, they have to work. He said, y'all have to work, honey, and do what y'all have to do, honey, because this ain't y'all damn money, this is mine. So, honey, y'all ain't getting none of it. Y'all have to work for it and stuff. And some people come, beg to differ with that, because if you raise a child a certain kind of way, honey, these kids, get used to that lifestyle. And, it's kind of hard for little Nookie to go work at Burger Queen somewhere when daddy is a multi-millionaire. That's a hard thing to do, but a lot of rich people want their kids to do that now. Some people have businesses and they let the kids go work at the establishments that they own or whatever. But then you got those kids, honey, that, no, daddy, I'm not about to go lift a finger up, honey, because I know some friends, honey, who owns restaurants and their kids, honey, maybe peep at the restaurant, but they don't really work in the restaurant and stuff like that because their parents are rich. And, I just don't think it's a good thing for them to come back and tell their kids that, no, honey, you ain't rich, that I'm rich, honey. No, because daddy, you got me accustomed to this lifestyle and this is the way I want to live. How dare you tell me that I can't, that I'm not rich? But Shaq told his kids the right thing. Well, let me tell you something, honey. I did not grow up rich by far, honey. I had to work my ass off, honey. I cut yards, worked at Wendy's, worked at Taco Bell. I had to do all those things, honey, before I got to, this is spot where I'm at now in radio and TV. So, honey, so I understand it, but I do know, I mean, it would be hard, honey, if you're rich and you want your kids to go work at some of these places, because somebody could kidnap them or anything could happen. Could you imagine Shaq's kids going to work at one of these fast food places, honey, and and everybody thought, oh, that's your girl, they're trying to kidnap him and hold him ransom, and they could get more money, hell, for holding the child ransom than they would for working. So, I don't know, boo. I just don't think that's a good look, honey. I don't think, honey, they should make the kid work. They should let the kids sit at home and sit on their ass and do nothing. And then when they get out in the world and realize, honey, that, honey, God bless the child that got his own, not mommy and daddy, then they'll realize, honey, okay, maybe I do need to work after all because, honey, it ain't gonna get you nowhere, boo. And ain't nobody giving a damn about who you are when you grown and your parents were rich when you were younger. When you were younger, girl, you was grandbaby, you was able to have all these things, honey, and everybody was like, oh, girl, they got such and such. But bitch, honey, when you get older, honey, got to work like the rest of us, honey, it doesn't matter because, honey, we could have the same things you have when you were younger and rich, as opposed to, honey, now you got to do it yourself and you're not as rich because you're not living off of mama and daddy. You're a rich girl and you're going too far and you know it don't matter anyway. You can't rely on your old man's money. You can't rely on your old man money. You're a bitch girl. Rich bitch 1 up 200. But anyway, I digress. You got to get a job. Mm-hmm. Get a job, honey. And these parents are spoiling these children, honey. I don't blame Shaq, honey, for doing it. Because when you spoil them, honey, it's a whole big thing, honey. A whole big thing. All right. Okay, child, honey. You know, I haven't heard, honey, from my friend yet, Portia. You know, Portia's about to come out with her own TV show. It's supposed to come out, later this month, honey. And it's going to be, honey, about Portia's family, something like that. I miss her for working with her every day, honey, and just chit-chatting with her, honey. I've texted her a couple of times, but this girl, honey, you know, she's busy, honey, and she's getting things together, honey. But I miss her dearly, and I can't wait to see her TV show when it comes out. And I'm sure it's going to be great, child. You know, so stay tuned, honey. And speaking of staying tuned, y'all, honey, stay tuned to this mess with Who Cares? Drake and Kanye West, honey. They said they squashed the beef. Really? I didn't even know it was any beef. I guess that's how much I love rap. I don't know. I didn't know they were fighting, but I heard they were fighting on each other's album, going up against each other on each other's album, acting like some rich bitches. There you go. And doing all that stuff. But girl, who cares? What y'all fighting for? Y'all got money. I mean, Kanye, you got Kim Kardashian. And they said that, honey, Drake may want Kim later because you know how that goes, honey. You know, you got to pass the puss. And, honey, they just pass it around. And, you know, I don't want you, but guess what? I don't want nobody else with you. Y'all know that's the American way, bitch. I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you. But, honey, I don't know, Miss Kardashian, honey. I mean, who has the most money? Drake, I think, have more money than Kanye, I think. Yeah, but, I mean, Drake is about to be sued, allegedly, for that Astroworld thing, honey. So we're going to file that story, honey. So hopefully, honey, I'm sure he had some good insurance, honey. But if he didn't, he's going to dig in his purse, baby, and pay up, honey, those poor people, honey, that lost their lives and all what they went through in the Astroworld thing. So we just got to pray. And prayer, honey, works, honey. If y'all don't know, baby, prayer is the key. And, you know, we definitely need to pray because just to make it today, we got to pray. You know, I want to give y'all something else, honey, before we go, child. I want to give y'all something about Dwayne Wade and, honey, his beautiful wife, Gabrielle Union, honey. Now, you know, honey, they're saying y'all that, honey, his daughter, Zaya, baby, this girl, honey, she's doing modeling. She's doing everything. They say, baby, she's giving you the side eye. This girl is grown, honey. And you know how little grown children are? I mean, it's cute when they're young, but when they get older, baby, you're like, you're doing a little bit too much, sister. I'm gonna need you to, honey, calm down, okay? Just calm down. But I think it's a good thing. I mean, I'm glad they're doing stuff with Zaya, but you know, I still feel a certain kind of way, honey, about Zaya. You know, just a little bit, you know, just a little kind of different, honey. But you know, but I'm glad, you know, that Dwayne is loving his kids like a man should, honey. Now he's in retirement. I sometimes feel that he gets that Gabrielle, you can get on his nerves. I just feel that way. That's just how I feel. Because, honey, she just seemed like the aggravating type. She just seemed like, Dwayne. And, you know, and all this mess she got in her book, and, you know, all how, you know, she allegedly got him. It's just, the same way you get him, you're going to lose him that way. So, honey, while you sitting there trying to keep a damn noose around his neck, girl, he is still out there spreading his love around. Sorry. That's just what they do, baby. You know, we just got to do what? Tell the truth and shame the devil. But I know they're in love, honey. They're part of that love group that we talked about earlier, honey. But right now, anyway, so, honey, they got their daughter together and, you know, he has his sons. And, honey, they silenced that first wife of his because, baby, we hear nothing from Miss Simone. Nothing, honey. You don't even hear a peep from that girl. It's almost like the Michael Jordan. the real Michael Jordan, not Michael B. Jordan, but the Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wife, Miss Juanita, bitch, you don't hear a peep from her. Miss Juanita just got her $100 million, baby, out that divorce. And this girl say, bitch, have a good day. We didn't hear anything about her remarrying or nothing, honey. She said, have a good day, Negro, honey. Just give me my money. And I guess that's what happened with Mr. Vaughn. She didn't get a fraction of what Juanita got. But Mr. Vaughn, you don't hear nothing about her. You don't even see them kids with their mama, honey. It's sad, honey, for them to silence these women like that, honey. But, this is what happened. This is the world we living in. So we just got to pray, honey. And, just do what we have to do and just keep living, honey, because it's a very, very sick world we're living in. But it's all good. And everybody's going to make it because, honey, we're going to all be thankful, honey, for another day. There you have it. All right, y'all. I thank y'all so much for dropping by today, honey, because, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And I got to go, honey, and I got to go get my turkey, so because, Thanksgiving is around the corner. So I got to get my turkey, baby, and, honey, and my gizzards and my liver and all that stuff. And, honey, if y'all believe that, y'all, honey, I got a swamp right outside for sale for y'all. But then I'm going to go home for Thanksgiving, God spare, and have a good Thanksgiving with my mother and family. So I want y'all to have a happy Thanksgiving as well. So, honey, eat right, take Geritol Complete, and, honey, have a great day and a better tomorrow. And you all are so beautiful and you're loved. Bye.